too complicated to really memorize. I just read it vaguely. But yeah, it's definitely level. Well, no, he said gigs are worked out slightly differently. I didn't understand. But whatever, it's definitely level. So, danger high versus danger very high. So, the thing I want to know is, I I wonder how many levels ahead of this. Like, how many levels ahead is this? Do I have to? Does the game implore you to complete story missions? You see, I'm trying to hold back the story missions because I looked on IGN and GameSpot or both or something, and the missions. It doesn't seem like there's an awful lot left. Now maybe they're really long, dragged out missions, so maybe there is a lot left. But here I am. This is the missions I've got. Main job. Play it safe. So getting ready for the parade. Uh, Going down to Pacifica with Judy or something to find out about these voodoo boys. Ghost Town. Meet someone called Panam Palmer. So I've kind of forgotten why. I'll have to read that in a minute later. I've forgotten why I have to track her down. But so I'm worried. From what I've read, it looks like there's only like 8, 9 missions left or something. It's like, shit, I don't want to complete it too fast. So I'm just trying to, I wonder what way to game. I googled this a week ago or something, should you do the side quests first or the main missions first? When I discovered the main missions are very short, I've decided, okay, I'll get the side quest done first. That made sense to me. If the missions are so short, I don't want to complete the main story mission and only be stuck doing side quests. So I thought I'll get most of the side quests done, then get back into the side story. Leave a few side quests for after this main story, or gigs or whatever. But now I'm thinking I can't actually do the side quests because I don't have enough points. What the hell am I doing here? I'm trying to go to a map. I'm so dumb. Sometimes. I would need to get more points. So I could do some of these in very high, maybe in stealth mode. There's some missions where you can, like I did a very high up here where I just simply basically walked past all the bad guys and just went to the objective. And you can probably do that actually for a lot of the missions now I come to think of it. Like even that mission I'm on right now, or I just did, yesterday, where I got the documents. I didn't even think about it until there now, but yeah, I could have just walked into that room and picked up the documents and not even killed anybody and just walked out again. You don't even need, I've got a cloak. I've got a cloaking device. I could have just walked in, not scanned anything, or maybe scanned a few things, and just walked in and took the documents and not killed anybody. That didn't even cross my mind. I probably could have done that for loads of missions, actually. I don't know. I can't remember them all offhand right now. Loads of gigs, I've always just assumed kill the enemies. I didn't really think about just walking past them. I don't want to walk past them, no, I want to kill them. So, whether stealthily or with guns blazing. So I wouldn't do it that way anyway, but except for that one mission because I wanted to see what happens if I complete it very high, and I got piles of money for it. So yeah, I'm assuming these higher level missions give you a lot more money. So, but the problem is, so basically what I'm saying here is they're all very high, nearly all of them, except for these ones. So the question is, what do I do? I wanted to leave these to the end, I want a reason to come back to this area of the game, I don't want to feel like this area is no longer necessary. Like, I want the end game, I want to kind of leave these missions to the end game. So that, so it's just a reason to come back to this region. It's shit to come back to it and there's literally nothing to do. I'm really hoping patch 1.6 creates like random encounters or something they were talking about. But, by the time, I don't even know when 1.6 is coming out. By the time it comes out, I might not even be playing this anymore. Though, I mean, I put 200 hours into this. I mean, 150 or something according to the thingy. Where is it? Ah, I can't think my head's getting sore. Oh, where is it? I don't know. Is it database? No. It must be in this pause menu. I forgot. Oh, this is very strange. I've forgotten where it tells you your gameplay time. It says like 150 or something, but it's really more like 250 if you factor in all the side saves I've played that didn't get counted. Unfortunately, I have no idea. I didn't realize if you get killed, it saves your it actually still adds to the game time. So if you reload a save manually, it doesn't include that time. So I didn't realize it. So I don't know how many realistically, I don't know how many hours I've been actually playing this. I mean, I spent about 3 hours yesterday on just a side save. Where the hell? I can't remember. Oh, stats, yeah. Duh. 173 it says, so it's probably more like 300. It's kind of funny, I know that I've been at the game this long and I haven't even done gigs. That's really because I wasted about 100 hours just driving around the map, just learning the streets, and then just getting distracted, jumping over things, like behind buildings and stuff, just jumping around, picking things up. It's amazing how much time how many hours can go by. I would just like get up, play Cyberpunk, maybe do one gig, and then just sit there driving around this whole region or something, just trying to memorize all the different turns. Then I get out of the car, jump behind there's a building like here, jump behind that. And by the time you know it, you've been playing it for 4 hours and you haven't done anything. And then you turn it on the next day, and then you just do the exact same thing. Sometimes in the same area because you've forgotten the streets that you memorized. And I decided to play it that way because I just wanted to I didn't want to be going around this game following a waypoint and not really appreciating the structure of the city. You know, I didn't want to just. It turns out when you do missions, it actually helps you become familiar with the city. Like I learned this road because there was a good load of gigs along that road, but still, I do find it. I think in some ways it is better to memorize it first because otherwise you're following a waypoint. You know, this especially around this bit particularly, and this bit. This bit is very confusing. I think this bit and this bit are quite confusing at times. There's a lot of roads that look similar. Like you could be just sitting there on a road and think, I don't know where the hell I am. And I don't usually get that in computer games. Usually in computer games, I know exactly where I am. You know, so to be playing an open world game and not know where I am exactly feels annoying to me. So I felt like it'd be better to just drive around, memorize this as best as possible. So that way, anytime I'm in the game, I'll know where I am. I won't sit there looking at buildings going, shit, where am I? Wait, I'm having to slow down the main mission because I'm trying to figure out where exactly I am. So, I mean, I thought, yes, it'd be better to memorize it first. That way, when I go into the game, it will make it a more smooth experience. Unfortunately, I still keep forgetting things. There's a lot. This map makes it look easy, but in reality, the map's more confusing than this. The buildings are so tall. It's like, anyway. But so what do I do here? I'm thinking. Well, I found a high gig. Very high is impossible if you're trying to kill the bad guys. But I found a high gig, which is right in the area. It's in the vicinity, so I'll learn about this area in the process. It's the one thing I didn't do, even though I was playing the game for like 100 hours. I didn't get to this area or over here. So I'm kind of learning this. This is like new for me now. This territory. I'm not using the same technique really. I'm learning it by doing the missions around it. So I'm thinking. I was here. Wait, where was I? I was here. I'm here. I did a mission there. I think I'll go to here then, because I can defeat enemies on a high, but not on very high. There's some gigs. Oh, there's some gigs that are doable. Might do this one next. Uh, can we do a side job? Maybe I'll do the side job straight after this. Maybe. Or maybe I'll come back and do this because because I'll remember this area. I just think about it in terms of memory. Like, if I do this gig, then go over here, and come back and do this, I'll be like, oh yeah, this area. I remember this area. So maybe I'll do that gig after, like a couple missions after I do this one. I'll do this one. Oh, there's one. Oh no, it's a guards thing again. I think that's something to do with racing or something. I don't actually know. Cyber Psycho. Where's that guy? Can you get this guy? He's on the way. He's on the way there. You get him. That will also help me learn this region. This street will become more familiar to me if I spend a bit of after I kill the Cyber Psycho. If I jump around and look at, explore a wee bit, then that whole region will become visible in my memory banks. Okay, I'll Cyber Psycho first then, and then make my way upwards to this gig. I am so hungry right now. Damn. Maybe I should pause again. Well, I'll pause for, I'll go away for 2 seconds at least to put the food on. Oh god, I'm getting that strange headache I got yesterday while playing this game at the same angle. I'm playing it in bed. I better move my head into a different position anyway, so I'll get up here for a second. I'll be back in a minute. It won't seem like I was away at all, but right. That's what's meant. I know what that person means in YouTube. Yeah. Oh, I'm back. Sorry, I was away there for like 10 minutes. Well, maybe not 10 minutes. Hold on a minute. 12:08? What? Wait a second. And I'm back again after like about uh, 20 seconds. Yeah, I got mixed up. It was 7 minutes, but I was confused there because it was like 12:09. I thought I put on my food at 11:41. It's like, but that was only 7 minutes ago. Anyway, never mind. Basically, I put it on at 12:01. That's when I put my food on. So what was I talking about there? Damn, forgot. Oh jeez, I lost my train of thought. Well, I don't remember what I was thinking. It was it's right in the top of my head. Hold on. I go back a minute and check. Okay, I'm back again. It turns out I wasn't talking about anything. It was, but I remembered while I was watching the recording, it was just what I was about to talk about, which was side quests. And you know, there's somebody on YouTube saying there's not enough to do, and then somebody says, "What do you expect there to do?" And I think what the person might have meant was, they did say what they meant, but I think, you know, like when Red Dead Redemption, there's question marks or something. There's like just a person standing at the side of the road, and you walk up to them. That would be kind of cool in this game, I guess. If there was just like I think that's what random encounters. I think that's what the person said, random encounters. So I think that's what that is. Shit, is that the same phrase, random encounters, for the thing that they're adding in the patch? I'm getting confused. My brain hurts. Uh, what I would like them to add in the patch is, well, yes, there's random encounters. If that's the thing they said they were adding, I can't. What's happening right now in my head is the words are getting confused. I was referring to something yesterday, which I think I was saying it was called random encounters, but I'm not sure if that's what I was saying or not. My memory's erasing. Now I'm referring to random encounters again, but now I'm forgetting, was I already saying that? Yes, was I already saying those exact same words, random encounters? Is that what I was already saying? Oh my god, I hate this. I hate when I forget stuff. Uh, anyway, what I would like them to do is somehow allow you to replay gigs or something. Or, well, yeah, run. Oh yeah, I think I was calling it random encounters. I remember. I know why I'm mixed up now because I was thinking of a different type of random encounter. Or maybe it's not called random encounters. Maybe the question marks in Red Dead aren't called random. So what I was initially thinking yesterday was they should have like Spider-Man, where a random event just starts happening somewhere, anywhere. It could be there, it could be there. That means that no matter what you're doing, there's always something to. There's always something to. There's always something to do, Uh, so I hope they put that in the patch 1.6. I can't remember now. I have to look at that video again, or that report, or both, because I can't remember. Is it Are they going to put random things throughout the map that just keeps randomizing? Like you kill a bad guy, then another one pops up here, and then maybe another one pops up here at some point again. Or did they mean they're going to actually add like the question mark, like actual missions? But that is what's kind of missing from this game, I guess. Apart from the complete randomness of like the Spider-Man idea. But what's missing is maybe somebody standing right there with something that asks you to do something. I mean, that would have been interesting. That would have made the game a little bit more interesting. I think that's what most games are like RPGs and stuff, Skyrim and stuff. I don't know. Can't remember those games, but whatever. It's still a great game. I still love it. So my plan was basically go up to this cyber psycho and then go up to this gig. Right. Finally going to do that. I'll just keep it in performance mode. Oh, there's my bike. Oh, that went up by 3 hours. 3 hours? Did the timer tick by while I had a PlayStation Home menu? The PlayStation menu or whatever it's called? The timer went from 170 there to 173. That's good because, to be honest, I need to get a more accurate time anyway. Because it's more close to, I think it's probably more close to 300 anyway. So if I just add an extra 3 hours onto that somehow, well then that's good. I'm really not sure how to. Did I have it on pause without? Maybe the time ticks along even when you're in the PlayStation Home thing. I can't see how else it could happen. Yeah, it must be the answer. I thought I tested for that though. And it came out negative. I don't know. Just getting the bearings again. That's that building. That's another building behind it. There's a big giant Arasaka building there, so that makes it pretty easy. There's the satellites. This region's pretty easy to remember so far. Right? Just looking at that building, it's like, what is that building? I just want to see if that building leads up to where I think it is. No, not the same place. Oh, no, sorry, because that's... Actually, I'll just keep going forward, just to see where this takes me. Okay, so... Oh my goodness, I've already forgotten where I was. Was I... Oh, I was there, wasn't I? How did I... Oh, I must have taken that turn. So anyway, I thought I was like there, because there's a bit just there that looked a bit like that. Wait. Hold up. In fact, I'm gonna go this way. Just memorizing the map here. Wait, what? I need to turn it down a bit. Okay. I think I thought I was... Where would it be? Where would it be? Would it be here? Would this be it? Yes, I thought I was here. So I came that way. Remember some... See, sometimes I like to memorize it by the symbols, and it's like, no, don't do that because the symbols will disappear. Kind of wish the symbols would remain after you've done them, like, but they'd just go a faint color. That would have been a nice quality of life experience. Like, or you could filter them, like past jobs filter to be on or off. Because it's, you know, it just makes it easier to remember the map. It's like, oh yeah, remember that area had the site. It's like, was the cybercycle there or was it there, or was it like here? I don't remember now. So that would have been nice. Include a functionality like that. There's lots of things that lots of games could. I mean, it's not just this game. Lots of games could do with little minor improvements. So, but whatever. So, boy, what am I doing? I'm memorizing this area is what I'm doing. I'm getting a bit confused. I don't know which one to follow, the white or the blue. Make a decision. I'm going to follow the white because I'm curious again. Oh, if I can remember correctly, it takes you down this hill. Oh, for the love of goodness. Okay, so just memorizing these streets. Oh god, I've already forgotten. Like which turn I took there. There's like 3 roads up to this same place. Oh, which turn did I take? Did I take this turn? I think it did. Ah, yes. Because it's one thing memorizing it when you go in one direction, but then you have to remember to memorize it going the direction back. So, yeah, it's like... And underneath those pipes you get this bit. Okay. These big cylinder things. Now, I know I don't need to memorize this bit. I mean, I already said the reason, you know, I just like to know exactly where I am. More pipes. Oh, so those pipes I got mixed up with the... I'm so dumb, I've forgotten if I'm on the same road. No, that was there. Was it? I think so, yeah. Yeah, remember I made... This is why I should not play games when I'm hungry. I've forgotten did I just take that turn or not. Another way to remember it is it's at the corner of that yellow mega building. Right, I did take that turn. See, I forgot that I took that turn, so I was confused. Memory of a goldfish here when I'm hungry. pipes. There's a building again. Let's go this way instead. We can't memorize every single street. At least we memorize landmarks. Like, remember that one. Okay, so. Heard about a massacre at a homeless camp. Send you the info I have so far, and yeah, it's a cyberpsycho. Okay. Okay, I'll get to him in a minute. No, it won't let me drive in there. It'd be nice if roads maybe above you or something were highlighted a different color or something. Oh, it's the same freaking thing. So I'm just getting the lay of the land here. If I had ate some food, I'd be doing this at like 2.5 times faster. I'm like trying to remember that building, C Crytek. Like I could drive over there and then forget that I was even here. It's like the memory of a goldfish. Pipes, Crytek, building. Back onto the highway again, or whatever you call that. The dual carriageway, it would be called in like England. Or maybe this is a motorway. Okay, so this is actually quite easy to memorize it because you can see the buildings in the distance. You know, you line yourself up with the bottom of that building, you know where you are. You see the building, yeah, it's the more densely packed streets that are hard to remember because you can't see bearings into the distance to relate to your exact position in relation to something else. It's like from here I can see, okay, that I'm right in between the tunnel of that building thing. But in densely packed areas, it's pretty hard to see things in the distance to relate. You could be literally due north of one of your most memorized locations and not realize it because there's a building in the way or something. So, yeah. City center areas harder to remember, especially when there's overlapping roads and stuff. Maybe slight turns that you don't even notice that you made a turn. I think this bit's pretty much memorized. It's not really that hard. Even with an empty stomach, it's not that hard to memorize this bit. So it can be impossible at times with an empty stomach. My brain goes completely useless. Let's see if I can see this guy from here. No, pretty hard to see. There's the dead bodies he's left. Assuming it's a guy. It is. I guess I'll kill him then. If I can. Or not kill him, sorry, I need to keep him alive. Guy's still sitting there. Hello? Can't see his face. I'm very curious as to what his face looks like. I don't know why. He'd shoot the ground or something and he'd get up. God, I'm mental sometimes. Huh? Maybe you didn't hear it because it sounds. No. Any experience there? I don't know. I didn't realize you got experience for killing MPs, like just random NPCs. There's only 3 experience points. I'll keep him alive. Don't know why. I guess I want to see if he's still there. I'm always doing experiments in this game. Will that guy still be there if I drive away for a bit, come back? Will that guy still, even after I kill the cyberpsycho, will that guy just be crouching like that? Or maybe I just can't kill. I have mercy, you know? I just can't kill him.
You can take me on, huh?
Uh-oh. This guy knows I'm here, does he? I don't see him. Does he see me? I don't think he does see me. He would have attacked me by now. I wish when you go into crouch mode it didn't do that black vignette thing. Could not do some, or, I don't know.
Just like the good old days!
Where's this guy coming from? Sounds like he's coming from the left, but I'm not playing with earphones.
Horses back in 71.
Oh yeah, I need to switch my thing. I nearly forgot again. Cyberware. I have to get those Koshi optics at some point, but I haven't. But so far, I haven't found anything to use them with, which is a bit disappointing. There must be something. Apart from, threat detector automatically highlights enemies who see. That's one I've got, right? And then non-lethal, and then explosive analysis. It's good enough, I guess, but I never even remember to use my bloody grenades. I could have sworn there's something else I saw though. There's this, whatever this is. And that's the same one again. Alright. There's only 3 that I have. I could have sworn. I definitely think I saw a 4th like one of these types of things that looked pretty interesting. I don't remember what it did, but it looked good. But I don't know where I saw it. And I'm annoyed at how rare it must be, these things, because I have not. All I ever do is pick up these same things, as you can see. But there must be. I'm hoping there's a good few different types of things, because the Kuroshi optics the better version allows you to hold up to like 2 or 3 things at once. So, I don't know. So far, there's nothing really interesting to hold in it, except for the one I've already got installed. So therefore, there's no need for the Kuroshi optics just yet. Anyway. I will switch to the that one. Okay. Auto save. A quick save, I mean.
Let me show you how it's done!
Are these guys shooting at the cyberpsycho? Is it? Am I walking away from the cyberpsycho? Well, I was also learning about the threat level. I think I was saying at the beginning of this video. So I didn't realize the colors. Like yellow is at your level, gray is like way below you, green is like just a wee bit below you, yellow is at your level, orange is a wee bit higher, and then red is the highest. I knew the difference between yellow and red, but I never even noticed ever. I don't think I'm a high enough level yet to have noticed a gray or a green. I'm assuming that's why I haven't seen gray or green. Who are these people shooting at?
Let me show you how it's done!
Are these people shooting at someone? Interesting.
No justice, no mercy! Reload! Cover me!
Remember to do cover!
That was almost too easy. I'm actually worried that by the time I get to the end game, the enemies are going to be too easy to kill, which will make the guns seem... Oh, it will also actually make the guns seem better, I guess. But it will make them seem... What I mean is, your legendary weapon, right, is amazing because it's legendary or something, you know? Well, this is a legendary weapon, so maybe that's why it works so well. But, you know, I'm worried that by the time I get to the end of the game, you know, especially after reading that, see, I would have liked it if the enemies don't level down. Like, there is no gray or green. They just stay at yellow. And then even if you're level 50, they'll still stay at yellow. Like, basically, it just doesn't go beneath yellow, is what I'm saying. The enemies can never be a lower level than you. They can always be the same level or higher. Because the easier they get, the less meaningful the weapons become. Like, for example, let's say I had a legendary overture versus a white overture. By the time I get to the end game and all the enemies have become grey, maybe my white overture will be just as efficient as my legendary one. And that would suck, because I mean, it takes away the whole point in why you're doing this, you know, why you're exploring. And it's a psychological bias, you know, it's a weird one, you know. What, would it not be better to have two guns better than one? You know, it's a thing that happens in real life. If somebody gives you two forks, if someone gives you cutlery for dinner for Christmas or something, and they give you an extra fork, it's like the person complains that they have two forks instead of and why not? Why did you give me an extra fork? I don't need an extra fork. Why did you not give me a knife and a fork so I have a pair, so I have a set? You know. But yeah, you could also, but it's just a matter of perspective. You could also say yes, but you didn't get the extra knife, but you still have an extra fork. It's a psychological thing. It seems weird to receive an extra fork but not an extra knife. So it just seems like you've got a random spare fork instead of a set. And that's just the way people think, and it's weird. And it's the same with this situation. It's like, would it, you know, I could just change the easy setting, and then all the guns would be, they'd all act like legendaries. If I set it to easy, then this would work. This would behave almost the same as a legendary, except for the iconics have specific types of bonuses. But 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 this is an iconic. But you know, I'm just saying. I think level caps. When it comes to level caps, I'm worried the game's going to become too easy, and you know, it will seem to take away from the fact that you collected these weapons. You know, they won't seem as magical. In some ways, it seems silly. If all the weapons do this, if all the weapons kill the bad guys in one shot, isn't that a good thing? It's like, not necessarily, no, because I like the distinction between the weapons. That's one of the reasons I like it, is the distinction between the weapons. You know, being able to say this one is slightly better than this one. You know, I like being able to. That's kind of the fun in the game. So if the enemies go to level grey, which means you can take them down with a basic pistol or something, that's gonna. Hold on a minute. No, yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking. You can always upgrade your. Even if you pick up a white pistol, you can upgrade it multiple times so eventually it will reach your level. So yeah, every weapon will be able to take down. When I'm at level 50, I'm thinking every bad guy. Well, no, I forgot. Level greys are something like 14, 15 levels below you. So, you know, there's probably bad guys that are at level 40, level 45. So if I'm at level 50, I'll still be able to. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, when I'm at level 50, I'll probably still be able to face off against those bad guys. To be honest, from what I've read, there's not much to do once you complete the game. I'll probably just go back to side saves and just explore that area and just like, you know, I've got so many points. I've already made a side save there, And I'm gonna, once I get up to like 21 or 22, I'll make another side save. And then I'll just be able to go back into all this and face the bad guys. But I would have liked to do it on my main save. I would like it if enemies just didn't become easier. Yeah, I mean, sorry, from very, very high to normal, yeah, but not from normal to very, very easy. Like, I preferably just stayed at your level, never went beneath it. Because it's almost too easy then, and it just takes away the fun. Anyway, I'm not going to have time for the gig in this video, so I better just get the Cyberpsycho feckin' thing done, and then eat my dinner. Because I tend to babble when I'm hungry as well. I mean, I'm trying to enjoy this game, but I just keep doing the commentary that I haven't even actually played much of it. What am I doing? Hunger is making me confused. Oh yeah, I put the thingy on, didn't I? All my weapons are non-lethal. Let's do a quick save. How much do I weigh? 390. Oh no, I forgot to... No! I'm going to have to drive off and sell stuff. You know what? I'm not going to finish the Cyberpsycho mission right now. I'm going to save it to another video. I will save it till another video. The next video, I mean. I'm getting too hungry. I guess I'm pressurized for time. Even if I kill the Cyberpsycho really quickly, I still might want to explore the area a bit, and then I'll be pressurized to upload. So what I'll do is I'll just sell these weapons and then I'll upload. It's not really for you anyway. The videos are mainly for me, but if you want to watch them, then fine. What am I doing? I need to find a sell point. There's one right there. A drop point or whatever it's called. Oh, yes, that just reminded me. I need to look at my computer document here, because I picked up some weapons I wasn't sure if I already had them or not. Luckily I made a wee document to help me see the difference. Just wrote it in manually in color code just to see what I have. I've got it in green, blue, and purple. Let me see. I'll sell the ones that I know that I don't, I know the ones that I definitely can sell. I know I can sell a Nova. I should get that. Quasar, chemical damage. Sure, 14. That's a 265. I'm gonna have to go to my stash as well. I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep everything leveled up so that way I won't have to like upgrade a million times. So I've got a Quasar here. Oh, I've already got a purple Quasar. Yes, but I can't use it until level 30, so... But I'm nearly at level 30, so maybe I could just sell my Quasars, because, like... No, but what happens if I want to do a Quasar test, like I did the other... Well, then I've got a save file for that, I just remembered. Sort of talking to myself now. Yes, I've got a set for save file for that very thing. So... I'll just sell both my Quasars, because... If I want to use a Quasar, I'm only 6 levels away from using it, so... I'll sell both of those. Usually I wouldn't go into the stash when I'm doing this test, because that really slows it down. I've tested that, haven't I? And it was alright. I'll keep it. Liberty. For some reason I don't have one of those. It's interesting. Oh, there it is. Required level 28. I'll sell that. that will work. What's that called? I had to wipe one of those. That's weird. Did I not write more into that? So now I have a blue one of those. Oh, wait a minute. I already had that. Or no, I'm confused. I must have already... Right. Level... For fuck's sake, computer. Level... 28. Write that down. I must already have one of those in my stash. Let me see. Let me see. A blue version, I mean. I must already have a blue version. That's not my stash. What am I doing? Do I not? Oh, I do. I do already have one of those in my stash. I might as well take it and then sell it for 602. That goes for 780. So I'll put this one in my stash. Means I won't be able to test out. Oh shit, that's weird. It'll be fine. Fine. It'll be fine. Sell that one. That gives me a quick 602 coins. Usually I just sell them all in one go. I don't do this thing with a stash, but because I picked up a couple of new ones, they're different. Like this Liberty. Oh, I don't even have the option to use that, do I? Level 28. Liberty looks very similar to the weapon, the iconic one that I have. Congo. Where's the Liberty gone? Lost it. Oh yes, it is the same weapon. Finally, I found the look like the base weapon. So I don't even really need to keep the Liberty if I've already got the... Oh no, I do if I want to do experiments though. If I want to do like tests down the line of what's better, Liberty base weapon or... I wonder what... Maybe I should just look up the iconic weapons so I can get a more accurate description of what makes them iconic, what they actually do differently. I guess I'll keep that. I guess I'll put that in my stash anyway. Liberty versus that weapon. For some reason I haven't written that down in my... I'm going recording. It's okay. For some reason I haven't written down Congo. I think that's how you say that. Congo. Oh no, I have written it down. I have. Turns out I have paste that to, because now I have a different thing. Liberty, and then okay, I picked up a few more weapons if I can remember correctly, ones I haven't seen before. But let's back to this. I've already got an Ajax there, so... Oh, maybe I should write this down that I have an Ajax. M251SAJAX. And, what else was I going to write beside it? I should probably write the damages beside these weapons. 3 because it might come in handy later. 3 the DPS, I mean. What was I about to write? Oh, for fuck's sake, computer. Ugh! Oh my god, fan, you piece of shit. So I'm back, just fixing my fan on my computer. So, okay, so I was running the Ajax. Put it in the right color code. What else was I going to do? Oh yes, I was going to underline it, that way I know it's equipped. I've got 2 Ajaxes. So, I wonder which one's my new one. I don't usually spend this long on the weapons. If I did, it would take forever, but anyway, when I'm selling weapons, I mean, new, why is the Ajax not come up? Oh, maybe it does. So, I'll sell the Ajax there. It is so warm. Even with the curtains closed, not letting the sun in, it's still so warm. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is the warmest day of the year, I just read on the news. Computer? What's the weather? Okay, I need to turn up the volume on that. Computer? Volume 5? Computer? What's the weather? What's the computer? What's the weather?
In Belfast, it's 23 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun.
I'm going to look out the window for a second here.
Expect some sun and thunderstorms.
Okay, so I'm back after about 14 minutes. Yeah, I lay facing out my window, and it's pretty warm out there. And it's 23 degrees according to Amazon, but it's 25 degrees according to Google. I imagine Google's probably more correct. So that's 346 damage. That's unfortunately I've got the curtains closed in the bedroom. I can't really appreciate the day because yeah, I need the curtains closed when I'm playing games. There's too much glare. And they're thick curtains, so it's basically makes it feel like it's nighttime in here. So, yeah, so what am I doing? Am I selling? Got defenders, I've got no defenders like that. I don't think I picked this. I don't think I've seen this weapon before. Or have I? I mean, that's new, right? I could go to new here, but it doesn't actually show me the new weapons. It's bugged or something. Let me just check anyway. No, I don't think it does. I don't know how that works. I mean, because some of those are new, but other ones are totally not new. Type. But it works over here. If I go to inventory, go to new. Where the hell is it? There. Maybe I had that weapon the whole time. It looks familiar, but the name just doesn't sound familiar. me see if I've written it down in my list here. Now, because it's in my main... See, I stupidly didn't bother to write some of the things I actually have in my main menu, in my actual inventory, because I didn't think I would need... I thought I only needed to write the things I was putting in my stash, but it turns out when you pick up new things and then you forget whether you picked them up or not, so it's also important to write the stuff you have in your inventory as well, it seems. M221, I don't find that gun does not feel... I don't remember that. But it does look familiar. The shape of it. Well, I'll sell these two ones anyway. Unless this is the farm machine gun I would usually... Or not usually, but the one that I tested out that time. Because to be honest, I don't see any other farm machine gun there. Unless I put it in my stash. Any other weapons here that I don't... Oh, well, I guess I could test it out again sometime. I think the feeling that was okay, that weapon. Not as good as a Lexington, though, or Omaha, or whatever. So, I think that's all I need to sell for now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Did I have... I guess I could... I'm not gonna need that shotgun for... Actually, I'll keep it. Yeah, I'll keep it. Why not? It's taking a bit of weight, though. I'll keep it. Uh, that's all I can think of for now. Selling weapons. I'll just upload this then. Really, it's just that weapon I'm trying to understand. Do I already have that? Or, I mean, have I used it before? Wrong. I'm getting so hungry I don't even know what I'm saying. Let me have a look what it looks like. I don't know. I don't know if I've used this before. Maybe I've used... I used the buzzsaw versus... The buzzsaw is a version of a different weapon. Okay, I'll have to do this in a different video. Maybe I'm probably thinking of that weapon, but S-H-I-G-U-R-E. Wait, before I upload, just a second. Crafting. Buzzsaw. No. That's a different... But I must have a version of the buzzsaw, right? Because I compared it in a video the other day. Inventory. No? No, hold on. Stash. Go back to stash before... I need to upload this quickly. I don't see... Was I comparing the buzzsaw with the wrong weapon by any chance the other day in that video? Oh no, I wasn't. Oh, I'm thinking of a DS1 Pulsar, that's what I'm thinking of. So I think that's actually neat. I think I just picked that up recently then. I don't think I don't know. I just realised I can go back to one of my YouTube videos and find out. Anyway. I had to delete lots of videos there just so I could make room for this. Okay, I'll upload that.